She says she loves you, but deep down, something feels off. You give your time, your energy, even your money, yet for some reason you don't feel loved back. You feel drained. You feel used. And here's the harsh truth. Most men don't realize they're being used until it's way too late. Today, I'm going to reveal 5 hidden signs she's using you. These are the subtle red flags women show when they're not truly in love, but instead just taking advantage of what you give. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly if she's with you for real love or just for what you provide. And once you know these signs, trust me, you'll never be played again. The very first sign she's using you is simple. She only shows up when she needs something. Think about it. Real love is about connection, spending time together, enjoying each other's presence, caring for each other. But when a woman is using you, it feels less like love and more like a transaction. Pay attention to the patterns. Does she only text you when she's bored, lonely, or upset? Does she suddenly get extra sweet when she needs money, favors, or help? And then disappear the moment you've given her what she wanted? That's not affection. That's manipulation. Psychology explains this as conditional love. Instead of valuing you for who you are, she values what she can get from you. It's not love, it's leverage. And the dangerous part? Many men convince themselves, oh, she just had a bad week, or she's stressed, that's why she's distant. But the truth is, love doesn't vanish the second her needs are met. Now, let me paint a picture for you. Imagine 2 guys. The first guy is always available. She calls at 2 a.m., he picks up. She needs a ride? He cancels his own plans. She's bored? He drops everything to entertain her. Guess what? She doesn't respect him. Because deep down, she knows he has no boundaries, and she can use him anytime. Now, the second guy, he values himself. He's kind, but not a doormat. He helps when he genuinely wants to, but he doesn't let her control his life. He doesn't drop everything just because she snaps her fingers. And here's the twist. That's the guy she respects. Because in relationships, scarcity creates value. When you're always available, you're cheap. When you're selective, you're valuable. So remember this, if her love shows up only when she needs something, it's not love. It's business, and you're the one paying the cost. The second sign she's using you is this. She doesn't invest back. Relationships are supposed to be a two-way street. But when you're with someone who's only there for what you provide, you'll quickly notice the balance is gone. Think about it. Are you the one always paying for dinners, planning every date, calling, texting, checking in? Do you pour your time, money, and energy into her, while all she gives in return are excuses? That's not love. That's a one-sided relationship. And those will drain you faster than anything else. Psychology proves this with something called the IKEA effect. People value what they put effort into. When someone invests, whether it's effort, time, or even struggle, they attach more value to it. The same applies to relationships. If she never invests in you, she'll never truly value you. Let me give you a real-life example. Imagine it's your birthday. You've spent weeks saving up to get her that special gift she mentioned months ago. You wrap it up, you surprise her, you put your heart into it. She lights up, she loves it. Now your birthday rolls around. You're expecting at least a little effort, right? But what happens? She forgets. Or maybe she just posts "Happy Birthday" on Instagram and calls it a day. No thought, no effort, nothing that shows she actually cares. See the difference? You invested. She didn't. That imbalance isn't an accident. It's a pattern. And here's the hard truth. When someone doesn't invest in you, they're telling you how much they value you. If she can't put in the smallest effort to match what you're giving, then she's not in it for love. She's in it for the benefits. So here's the lesson, brother. Stop overgiving to someone who's undergiving. Relationships are about mutual effort. If she's not willing to invest back, it's not a partnership. It's a transaction. And you're on the losing end. The third sign she's using you is this. You feel drained, not fulfilled. Think about it. When you're in a healthy relationship, you should feel uplifted. You should feel supported, energized, and inspired to be better. But when you're being used, the exact opposite happens. Instead of feeling happy after spending time with her, you feel exhausted. Instead of feeling secure, you feel anxious. Instead of building peace, she creates storms. And here's the truth. Your body doesn't lie. If every time you leave her presence you feel heavy, stressed, or even guilty, that's not love. That's manipulation. Psychology has a term for this: emotional vampires. These are people who feed on your energy, constantly taking without giving back. Over time, you don't even realize it, but your self-esteem, your confidence, and even your mental health slowly drain away. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine you've had a long day at work. You're tired, but you're excited to see her, thinking she'll comfort you. Instead, the moment you meet, it's all about her problems, her complaints, her needs. She doesn't even ask how your day was. You leave the night more exhausted than when you came. Contrast that with a woman who truly cares. She'll notice your mood. She'll ask about your day. She'll bring you peace, not chaos. That's the difference between being loved and being used. Here's the biggest red flag. If being with her feels like a job interview, where you're constantly proving your worth, trying to keep her happy, and walking on eggshells, she's not your partner, she's your boss. And you're not her boyfriend, you're her employee. And that's why most men don't realize they're being used. They confuse constant effort and sacrifice with love. But love doesn't drain you. Love fulfills you. Remember this line: if she leaves you empty every time you give, she was never giving back. The fourth sign she's using you is this: she controls you with guilt. You see, real love is built on freedom, trust, and support. But when someone is using you, they don't want freedom, they want control. And one of the most powerful tools they use is guilt. Think about it. Every time you say no, every time you try to set a boundary, every time you put yourself first, she flips the script. Suddenly, you're the bad guy. Examples? You tell her you can't buy that expensive gift right now because you're saving for something important. She says, "Wow, I guess I'm not worth it to you." You say you need a night for yourself, maybe to hit the gym or hang with friends. She sighs, "I guess you don't love me as much as I love you." You finally speak up about how drained you feel, and she plays the victim, crying, "I can't believe you'd hurt me like this." This isn't love. This is emotional manipulation. Psychology calls this guilt tripping, and it's one of the most toxic forms of control. Why? Because it makes you doubt yourself. It makes you question your worth. It turns your natural desire to care into a weapon used against you. Here's the dangerous part. The more you fall into her guilt traps, the more she knows she can control you. And guess what? She'll keep doing it. Over time, you're no longer making decisions for yourself. You're making them out of fear of upsetting her. Let me tell you a quick story. Imagine a man who always wanted to invest in his future, maybe start a business or save for a house. But every time he tries to save money, his girlfriend guilt trips him into spending it on her Dinners, clothes, trips. Years later, he realizes he has nothing to show for all his hard work, except memories of being controlled. That's not partnership. That's slavery dressed as love. Remember this: love does not demand, it inspires. If her love constantly comes with strings attached, if every "I love you" feels like a contract, then it's not love. It's leverage. And here's the truth most men don't want to hear. The moment you stop responding to guilt, you'll see her true face. Because when you stop being her source of control, she'll either adjust and respect you, or she'll leave. And if she leaves, my friend, consider it freedom, not loss. The fifth and final sign she's using you is this: you're never enough for her. No matter what you do, it's not good enough. You give her love, she wants more. You give her money, she wants more. You give her time, she wants more. And here's the twist: the goalpost always moves. Think about it. You cancel your plans to see her. She says, "Why didn't you do that sooner?" You buy her a gift. She says, "This isn't what I wanted." You tell her you love her every day. She complains. Actions speak louder than words. Do you see the pattern? It's endless. Because the truth is, she's not looking for love. She's looking for supply. And no matter how much you give, it will never fill the void inside her. Psychology explains this as the bottomless pit effect. When someone is with you not for who you are, but for what they can get, their needs will never be satisfied. Why? Because they don't love you. They love what you provide. And here's the painful reality: the more you give, the less she values it. Why? Because in her eyes, you're not a man of worth anymore. You're just a source of money, a source of attention, a source of validation. Let me tell you this, brother. The moment you feel like you're constantly failing in a relationship, it's not because you're not enough. It's because she's not right for you. Picture this. A man wakes up every day thinking of how to make her smile. He works long hours to give her comfort, surprises her with flowers, takes her on trips, listens to her problems, and puts her first in everything. But at the end of the day, she tells him, "You don't love me enough." Can you imagine the pain? To pour your soul into someone who acts like it's still not enough? That's not love. That's exploitation. Here's the truth you need to remember. To the wrong woman, you'll never be enough. To the right woman, you'll always be more than enough. So, if you feel like you're in a constant race to prove your worth, stop running. Because real love doesn't make you feel like you're not enough. It makes you feel cherished, valued, and respected. Don't waste your life trying to be enough for someone who was never worthy of you in the first place. So let's recap. Sign number 1, she only shows up when she needs something. Sign number 2, she doesn't invest back. Sign number 3, you feel drained, not fulfilled. Sign number 4, she controls you with guilt. Sign number 5, you're never enough for her. If even one of these signs feels familiar, my brother, you need to stop and think. Is this really love, or are you being used? I know it's hard. I know you gave your heart, your time, maybe even your money. And walking away feels impossible. But here's the truth. Respect always comes before love. If she can't respect you, she doesn't deserve you. Remember this. You are not too much. You are not too little. You are enough for the right person. If she's using you, let her go. Because the day you stop pouring into the wrong woman, you'll finally have space in your life for the right one. And listen, if you've been through something like this, drop your story in the comments. You're not alone. Thousands of men are waking up to the reality of toxic relationships, and your story might help another man find the strength to walk away. If this video opened your eyes, hit the like button, subscribe, and share this with a friend who needs to hear it. She may have used you, my brother, but in the end, you win because you found your worth.